is the value of wrestling, the revolutionary force in wrestling podcasting.
Oh, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Big Time Rant. Not the Big Time. And it's the Big Time Rant on the Value Wrestling channel. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell for notifications so when any new videos come out, you will be alerted and will know when you'll be alerted and know. Thank you for joining me on this breaking news podcast. Yes, the Big Time Rant has breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be heart-pounding. This is going to be upsetting for some. This is going to be earth-shattering. It's going to change the course of wrestling forever. When I break this news to you, it was told to us today, and I need you all to embrace. If you can't handle this, if you don't want any type of spoiler, shocker, going to send you over the edge, may change the course of professional wrestling for you as a fan forever, then just go ahead and click off this video, find something else to watch. If you need to know, I'm warning you right now, we're getting into sensitive material. Ladies and gentlemen, early today, I posted this video on the YouTube channel as a short. Yes, this is me talking about Jade Cargill, AEW and the Max agreement possibly coming, 12 pay-per-views a month, Serena Deeb getting heat backstage, some other news. Well, in all that, we had somebody who had to drop a comment on this video that is definitely going to change the course of professional wrestling forever. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Zuck 8157 stated in our comments that it's all staged. Every old school wrestler from WWE, WWF, and WCW that have retired are doing interviews about how, quote unquote, they put each other over and, quote unquote, how they help each other become stars. Why do you watch this cheesy garbage? Go watch UFC or something. Or something. So, what are you telling me, Mr. This Zuck 8157? Are you trying to tell me that professional wrestling is not real? Are you telling me the earth-shattering phenomenon that professional wrestling possibly fake?
It's fake. Wrestling's not fake.
What? You can't be surreal. Wrestling cannot not be fake. Wrestling's real, isn't it? Wrestling, it's all real. They all get in the ring and beat each other. It's totally real. You can't tell me that wrestling is fake. No, you are wrong, sir. No. No. Not at all. Not going to buy it. Not going to believe it. No. And I'm going to tell you this, sir. 1990s called for your heat comment back and said, hey, we've been doing that since 1990 something. Why don't you come up with something new? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break it down to you. Wrestling is fake. We all know wrestling's fake. If you don't know wrestling's fake, then I'm sorry I had to break it to you this way. Yes, wrestling is staged. Wrestling is choreographed. Wrestling is predicted. Wrestling's written into stories. The Zuck, have you ever watched a movie? Have you ever watched a Fast and Furious movie? Have you ever watched a action movie? Have you watched any of the Marvel stuff where they fight one another? Are you just a boring person who lives up under a rock who doesn't know anything? Because every movie, every TV show you watch, you understand that's fake entertainment too, right? That is fake. It's created for entertainment. The people on there are not really fighting. I mean, I guess you can watch some reality-based stuff. But like most of the TV is fake. So what's the difference? What's your issue with wrestling? Did you not get to be a professional wrestler? Did you get rejected as being a professional wrestler? So now you hate professional wrestling because you couldn't get over on your own? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you couldn't make it, if wrestling broke your heart, well, I'm sorry, but wrestling is one of the greatest things. And here at the Value Wrestling, we love wrestling. And we love our fans who love wrestling. And we believe you can cheer whoever you want, boo whoever you want. You can have whatever opinion. You can drop all your comments below. Of course, if you say a comment that we see we can build content on, whether we agree or disagree, we may spotlight you, just like the Zuck decided to come out and try to break the news that wrestling is fake.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's nothing new. But, you want to talk about fake? Well, let's talk about it, because it takes well-conditioned, strong athletes. It takes people, men and women, who have to put their bodies on the line each and every night all over the world to do this business. And it's just not all fake. Yes, it's staged, it's choreographed, it's a dance. But I mean, you want to tell some of these people that wrestling's fake? Do you want to tell the immortal Hulk Hogan wrestling's fake after multiple surgeries of physically leg dropping people and doing the sport that has, somewhat crippled him in ways? What about Bret the Hitman Hart, who took an accidental head kick by Goldberg that ended his career and caused him to have a stroke? You're going to tell him wrestling's fake? What about Mick Foley, a man who fell off a 20-foot Hell in a Cell cage not once, but kind of basically twice, and has taken some of the most serious and insane bumps in professional wrestling? He is a hardcore icon. Are you going to tell him wrestling's fake? What about the Game, the King of Kings, Triple H? Yeah. You're going to go tell him after numerous surgeries and injuries and other things that wrestling is fake? What about this man that was forced into retirement for 9 years because of the neck surgery? You're going to tell him wrestling's fake? You're going to tell him it's fake. You don't really get hurt in wrestling. What about Brian Danielson? Brian Danielson. There we go. I got it right. You're going to tell him it's fake after his multiple concussions and serious surgeries and neck issues where he was forced into retirement and then finally got his chance to come back. You're going to tell him it's all fake? What about Adam Cole, baby? You're going to tell him it's fake? What about the one, the only, CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless? He may not be on everybody's favorite hit list, but you're going to tell him it's fake? You want to walk up to him in the streets of Chicago and go, "Hey, Punk, what you do is fake." I bet you he's going to show you just how fake it is. What about John Moxley? You ready to get in the ring and tell this man it's fake? After everything he does and all the things he does, put his body on the line and just suffered a minor concussion, you want to tell him it's fake? Maybe you want to tell Randy Orton, the Viper, the legend killer himself. Maybe you walk up to him and go, "Wrestling's fake." Well, why don't you tell him after that, after I'm almost having career-ending injury, and we're going to be very lucky to see Randy Orton back. Maybe you're going to tell Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, the one that's got to tell the story that wrestling is fake, the one that tore his pectoral pec and then went out there and wrestled, and tell him that it's fake. Maybe you want to go tell Owen Hart and the whole Hart family and his family that wrestling's fake. Need I say why I wouldn't say he would think it was fake? Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling is staged. It's choreographed, yes. It's set up so that things are done in a safe manner, but it doesn't always happen. You don't see the people who get their chest chopped and they come back red, and you're telling me that's fake, that's just all staged and set up. Yes, the matches are choreographed. Yes, the winners are defined in a certain setting, and the winners are predestined. So it's not a straight fight, but it's a dramatic form of art. It takes real athletes to perform these maneuvers and do them safely. It takes real athletes to achieve the success in this business like they have. Joe Schmo is just not going to walk into the wrestling ring and be able to become a wrestler. It's not going to happen. So yes, we know wrestling is fake. We know that not everything is actually happening, but we are allowed to suspend our disbelief. We are allowed to live in a world of slight imaginations that we all need as kids and adults, that we all need a way to break away and pretend that, hey, this is a form of entertainment, and we're allowed to suspend our disbelief and believe in something for a little bit. I mean, it's just watching any TV show. Is The Walking Dead real? Are there zombies walking around the United States and all over the world attacking people? Okay, well, maybe in some cities in a different form. What else? I mean, yeah, you think, the Fast and the Furious and all the tricks and stunts they do, you think they really did all that stuff and it's all like that's how? And you don't think all these like fight movies and Expendables and all these other movies, these action movies, you think John Stamos and Chuck Norris and all these guys that get on TV and Arnold Schwarzeneggers and Sylvester Stallone, you think everything they did was real, that was all legit, that wasn't staged, and that wasn't just another form of entertainment. Wrestling is a form of entertainment, and it's a form of entertainment that I get most people either love or hate. There's not many people that live in this gray area that's an in-between. You either love this business or you hate this business, and that's fine. And you can have whatever opinion you want on it, and you can believe what you want, but I'm telling you, it's not all fake. Yeah, the matches are written out. There's a creative team. There's coaches, and things are planned out and choreographed so the match looks good and it's exciting, but it's still people go out there and they get hurt all the time. Don't know, go watch some AEW, go watch WWE, go watch Ring of Honor, go watch Impact Wrestling, go watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, Go watch any independent federation that is out there in existence today, from very small to semi-medium. They're out there, and wrestlers will get hurt. And you can go talk to these wrestlers. We can go talk to people in NWA. You can talk about people in the Combat Zone Wrestling. You can talk about people in MLW. You can talk about people in Ohio Valley Wrestling. You can go all these places, and I'm sure you're going to get the same story. But the thing is, the greatest thing is about professional wrestling is that professional wrestling fans can come together despite all the differences they have and come together in a moment at any wrestling event anywhere in the world and join together to be fans together, celebrate together, and share their stories about why they love wrestling, what it took for them to fall into love of wrestling. And any real wrestling fan can tell you the very first wrestling match they saw. They can tell you your favorite wrestling match. They can tell you their Mount Rushmore favorite stars. They can talk about professional wrestling because if you're a real professional wrestling fan, you love this business. Good, bad, or otherwise, you will ride out the storm. And the Zuck, congratulations, Kai. Yes. Oh, aren't you just the smartest man in the room?
Oh, you didn't know?
I mean, I really don't know what to tell you. But at the end of the day, if you love professional wrestling, then you're in the right place. Because here at the Value Wrestling, each one of us loves professional wrestling in our own right, in our own way, and have grown up in this business, with this business, and watched this business grow to become an amazing thing. And we will continue to be here to bring you the very best in professional wrestling, to keep you up to date on everything that's going on in the world of professional wrestling. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. But if you like it, watch it as much as you want and watch it again and again and again and again, because we love this business. And all I can ask you as our fans, as the people who are viewing this channel, make sure you subscribe to help us grow. Your subscription helps us grow. It helps us push us out in the algorithm. Your likes do it. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications. You never know when new videos are coming up. We are working on getting our TikTok page started, so look at Value Wrestling on TikTok. Watch for shorts. There may be other platforms we will be joining shortly. We are working on so many different projects to grow and develop that you never know where you're going to find the Value of Wrestling. I am the Big Time. I appreciate you for being here. And then in closing, I think it's just time to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And until the next episode, I am out.